I'm Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Welcome to the long run with an honest tongue. Justified, opinionated when the topic comes. Don't give a piss about nothing but tide. Honey be on my mind and I keep that pride. Stroke still strong, last name long. Roll tide, roll where the truth belong. West Virginia born, working hard in my soul. Still got that steel town grin and I take control. F them trees, yeah I said it loud. Go Steelers too, got the whole room proud. Love that college game, love that Friday light. Love them real world problems and we talk all night. We bring that fire gumbo daily. Stir it up, don't play me. Bishop on the forge by fire away. JB got the whole room crazy. LaToya in the mix, can't tame it. Twist to keep the freight line moving. Welcome to the show. Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hey. Welcome back to part 2 of the long run with Piano Man. Y'all know how I do it. I don't waste a lot of time with a whole lot of foolishness. Y'all know what the business is. Y'all already know. Quit playing and act like you know. Now you know I don't do this too much without that man himself. Here we go. Y'all know what the business is. Y'all know what's up. It's the one. It's the only. It's Mr. Forged Forward only by fire. He's done been through many a fire test and have come out on the winning side every time. It's the Bishop, everybody. What's up this evening, Bishop?
Hey. Sugar, I feel it in my bones. Hey.
Okay,
Hey.
I hear you, Jeremiah.
Yeah. It's
you.
like a jungle sometimes and make me wonder how what people is going under.
Don't push me now. Don't push me. Yeah.
Don't push me, cuz I'm close to the edge.
I'm trying not to lose my head. And speaking of losing my head.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Let me get over here right quick. I want to say this. I got to shout this brother out. Now, let me go. Let me see. Where are you? Here we go. And I hope he don't mind me doing this. But I got to shout this brother out. I got to shout out Stephen Hicks. I got to shout out Stephen.
I second it.
I got to shout out Stephen. Man, when you look at this dude here, yeah, he's a much older guy, but you're not going to find no straight of an arrow of a fellow. That's Stephen. And Stephen put something in the Discord, and that's why I keep telling y'all need to hang around the Discord, because you'll see some stuff, you'll hear some stuff that you may get a glimpse of it on here, but you're going to get the full view in the Discord.
Absolutely.
He said something in the Discord, and I'm going to pull it back up. And
all I can tell you, there's a whole bunch of universities jockeying as we speak, since everything has come out in the government.
We're going to get to that in just a second. We're going to get to that in just a second. But I got to shout Stephen out, Bishop, because Stephen asked the question and said, what in the hell has happened to our Bama channels? We are letting inmates run the asylum now. And he put the emojis.
I saw that.
And I answered Stephen back and I said, nothing has happened to a Bama channel. I was really trying to say nothing has happened to this one anyway. I said the inmates want to be free and they're begging for freedom. And I said the season is going to be crazy. But the reason that I'm shouting Stephen out is because if it's been a guy that has been vocally, visibly consistent on all channels, not just mine, but on all the ones that he visits, it's this dude right here. It's this dude right here. And y'all, this is what loyalty looks like. This is what loyalty looks like. And Stephen, I got to say thank you, bro. I got to, because you know, when he made the statement, Bishop, and I saw it, he said it 3 or 4 times. I'm tired of the folks coming here. You know, if you ain't Bama, and we ain't got no problem with you not being Bama. We got that part. But when you come in a disrespect and you're trashing and you're bashing, I gotta say salute to Stephen Hicks and the voices of No Mercy. Him and OG Gill, even though OG,
salute.
You know, salute to OG Gill. And even though OG can't be with us right now, but him and Stephen, they hold our channel down. And they hold down Bama Nation with all their heart. And not to say that others don't, but some don't come the way Stephen come off. And when Stephen came up with that in the Discord today, I made up in my mind today. I said, I got to shout Stephen out. So Stephen, that's your shout out, buddy. Roll Tide, Bama Nation, but roll Tide to Stephen Hicks. And he is the epitome, Bishop, of what it means when we say we don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And he means that with his heart. He means that with every fiber of his being.
Absolutely.
He defends that. And that's what I like. And I'm standing right alongside you. I'm standing right alongside you. And Stephen, you are not alone, bro. You're not alone. Even though Bishop may be Oklahoma and everything, but the business is Bishop is over here with us. And hey, he's part of the family. And you're in the family, you know what I'm trying to say. And Bishop is standing with you, because that's the way that rolls over here. And Stephen, man, I had to shout you out, because when you wrote that in the Discord, I said, Stephen's still hot. I said, but guess what? That's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that. Ain't nobody supposed to come to your house and disrespect your house. Who was that commercial, Bishop? We must defend it. We must protect this house.
Yeah. We shall
Under Armour.
Under Armour, yeah.
Under Armour, when they first came out, that's what they said.
Hey,
I have to give a shout out to Stephen for protecting the house. Thank you, bud.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve. Hey, let me let y'all in on a little secret. If they coming into your house, that means you're living rent-free, and they're scared. Because if you get it right, because remember, you did it with only 2/3 of your team being able to get into the playoffs. Could you imagine if you get it all the way right?
Mm-hmm.
Forward only by fire. You wanted to be in the phone booth? You've been approved for the phone booth. Now seize your moment.
Let's get it. Let's get it. And there are others in here. Jeff.
Oh, absolutely.
Jeff, Susan, Double A, Jacory. It's plenty of y'all, you know, and I'm gonna shout you out. Nicole, all y'all, man. It's a lot of y'all.
Bino.
A lot of you all. Carla. Don't forget Linda P. How can you forget Linda P?
I ain't doing that.
All y'all, you know, and everything. But I had to shout out Stephen, because Stephen lets them have it. Stephen let them have it, you know. And you can tell when they getting, he done got up under their skin, because now they go, you know. But Stephen, we standing on the wall with you, bro. We standing on the wall. Which now leads me to point number 2. I don't mind controversy. Controversy, what makes Things work a lot of times. But what I'm not going to stand for is disrespect. Now, when Bishop, Governor, and myself, Coach Carl, Lady Latoya, Twister,
Twister. Mm-hmm.
are up here, and whomever else is here. Okay, it's all right for you to rep your team, but don't disrespect the host, because I got some news for you. I got a little bit of news for you, and this is to anybody. You will not ever take this show hostage, because I got some mods that'll make sure that don't happen. And I've said it before, and it's not a threat, it's just a promise. They don't have to explain nothing to me. Am I right, Susan? Should tell you. They don't have to explain a word to me. Some of y'all just better be glad to them crazy ones that come through. Just be glad OG Gill wasn't up in here. You would have been vanquished like a good headache. Just saying.
Hey, nah.
But you're not gonna disrespect Bishop. You're not gonna and I hold up, Bishop. You're not gonna disrespect Bishop. You're not gonna disrespect Governor. You're not gonna disrespect Coach Carl, Twister, Lady Latoya, KT. You're not gonna disrespect them. And you show as the Dickens is not gonna disrespect me. I'm not gonna let you. And I'm not gonna let you disrespect them. And last but not least, I'm not gonna let you disrespect yourself.
Facts.
Okay. So when we come up in here, it's okay to have our differences, and we can talk smack, and we can talk trash and everything. But what we're not gonna do is talk disrespect. And that's what I felt like some folks from another fan base be trying to do, but not over here. We gonna get you. Okay? We gonna get you. And I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm done with it. And I'm gonna let Bishop talk, because we got a couple of things we need to go over.
Yeah.
We got a couple of things, and because I saw you, Ken, the Bama fan, I got to get. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah. What I was going to tell you that I understand we want to have a good time, but understand if you don't come in here with nothing but respect. Because understand, we all here just want to have a good time. That's all I got to say. Because the rest of that, I don't even give them credence, because understand, they're the thorn in the side. So they just prove that we've been proven.
Yeah. Where did it go? Ken, the Bama fan, where are you? Okay, I see you. Ken.
Be patient. You got it.
Okay, see, Susan, you okay? Susan says she's on the side of the road waiting on the toll, but at least y'all with me. We got you.
We got you. We got you.
Okay, if anybody's in the vicinity where Susan is, over, let's make sure she's okay. That's my dog. All right, let's hop. Let's get it. The Bama fan said, anybody else here follow recruiting as much as me? I may not follow it as much as you do, because Ken, I love recruiting. I don't like the politics of recruiting. And I'm just one of those old-fashioned guys. Either you in or you out. You're either in or you out. I understand there's a process, and I got that. But the way some of these recruits, Ken, are flipping, today is June 4, said year. June 4, said year. Oh, we're going to Bama. We're committed to Bama. We're committed to this. We're committed to that. And then by the time October, November comes around, they're flipping. They're flipping and flopping. That's why Piano Man does not get into the recruiting as I do it. I try to highlight. I turn people on to Rep One. Shout out to Coach Carl and all the Rep One crew. And I put people there. But until I see you sign on the dotted line, it's just like being married. Just like being married. For those who've ever been married before, engagements are fine and dandy, but people do break engagements.
Yeah.
They break them too. Until you say I do, but then people get divorced. You're looking at one. People get divorced because crap happens along the way. But until you sign on that dotted line, I can't get happy about recruiting because commitments don't mean much now. But Ken is into that doggone recruiting.
Hey, I am too. I got
and,
you,
and,
Ken.
and
Anytime.
Bishop is too. But that's just my stand on it. But guess what? I'm not telling no lie. I'm not telling a lie. So many recruits commit, and then 3, 4, 6 months later, they decommit. And then before you know it, they've committed somewhere else and then signed somewhere.
Let me shed some light.
Be a Debbie Downer, but that's how I see it. Go ahead.
No, and I respect that you said that. What is really going on? If the universities were on the up and up, and they say, "Hey, this is where we're at. If you're good with that, and we both agree, then good. Otherwise, I think a lot of times what is transpiring is that a lot of back channeling be going on, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, they were committed, but then they're going on recruiting trips still. And I feel that if you're not really the go all in, don't do that to the university, because that just shows your character, that you're wishy-washy, that you're going to be committed now, but if somebody else come along, were you ever committed?
Right.
So, take all of your visits, then make your decision. Because understand, we know it's one heck of a decision, but once you make it, you don't want to have to go back on it, because it does go with you. And it's a funny thing how in the NFL, when they start doing that drafting, they be looking up for any and everything. So just don't give them anything.
I'm serious. So, but yes, Elijah Haven, and it's a cool thing to be watching, y'all. It's a cool thing to be watching when you and Bishop, that Elite 11.
Yeah,
it's a cool thing to watch 2 Alabama commits be at the same camp.
Facts.
At the same time.
Facts.
That's a cool thing. That's a cool thing, man. That's cool. That's cool. Let's flip it now that it used to be. It probably is, but Ken, I just still don't trust it. I'm just one of those type guys. I still don't trust it. Until I see you sign on the dotted line, I'm still gonna be apprehensive about your commitment. I'm still gonna be apprehensive.
I got my cousin with you guys. I'm just excited that he made a decision, but he still got the sign on the dotted line.
Yeah. Nigel Newkirk. Yeah, buddy. That's Bishop's cousin, y'all. Yeah, got a Newkirk in the house. Now, Stephen, we got one Newkirk. We got to work on that other one now. We got to work on another one now. We got to work on that other one, Stephen. Come, we got to work on the other one, Stephen. Oh, we gonna get him, Stephen, before the Saints go marching in. We gonna get him. We gonna get him, Stephen. Yeah, we gonna get him, Ken, the Bama fan. We got one more Newkirk to get. Now there are probably plenty more Newkirks out there, but we got to focus on this other one. We got one Newkirk. We got to get this other Newkirk. Ain't no sense in you playing. Ain't no sense in you.
I appreciate my family. Hey, y'all hold me accountable, and I respect that.
We got you, bro. We got you.
Nothing but love.
We got you. We love you too, man. But this morning, Oh, shout out to and y'all know, man, I love music and everything. And I was intended to say something about this, but I didn't. But man, we want to keep the family of Peebo Bryson in prayer.
Yeah, yes, yes,
Man, one
please.
of my favorite singers, man, passed away a couple of days ago. Uh, Complications. From what was said was of a stroke, man. And I'm so into you, and uh, uh, tonight I celebrate my love, and
Yeah, that's the jam.
a whole new world with Regina Bell, and oh man, you name it, man. Uh,
Brother Flack in him. Mm.
yeah, man. Shout out to one of the original balladeers uh, of our time, Mr. Peebo Bryson. We're praying for his family. We're praying for their
Yeah, yeah,
strength, and we're praying for our Lord's comfort of them.
yeah,
Not only him, but if you were a Commodores fan, the one of the founding members of the Commodores, Mr. Ronald LaPred, who was the bass guitar player
yeah.
for
He
the
was.
Commodores when it was Lionel Richie, William Orange, Mylan, I forgot Mylan Williams, all that crew there, man. When they were the original Commodores that graduated from Tuskegee Institute,
Yes, sir.
uh,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
so, but Ronald LaPred passed away the other day from the Commodores. And then a day or two later, Foster Silvers of the Silvers passed away. And then a few days earlier, we all know about Rob Bass. If you don't know about Rob Bass, that's old school rap right there. Rob Bass
It takes
passed.
two to go right.
Yeah, man. And you
Yeah.
know,
That's
I
why.
want to rock right now. My
There you
name
go.
Rob Bass, and I came to get down. Yeah.
Damn.
And
Hey,
so,
I want to tell y'all, you guys, that's why whenever we can come together, count it as a blessing and as a miracle because you got one more day or one more moment in this life that we call. And
yeah,
so, with that said, don't take it for granted. I know we have a lot of fun, but please hear me. Time is running real short and he's soon to return. Don't get caught. Don't think you got time yet. Because a lot of people, I had a good friend that was my age and he went to sleep. Next thing you know, he went on into the glory.
yeah,
So it can happen and they had no signs. It just happens. So when that happens, hey, we just need to realize that we all are not promised, but yet today.
yeah,
So do all you can within this day. And if I step on your corn, forgive me. And then you can step on my corn back.
no, we know it's a mistake. Bishop, you do you know
Yes, sir.
this Tiffy Lace? She said, and I'm a Newkirk.
Say it again.
Do you know the person on the screen?
Ho. What up, cuz?
Oh Lord. See,
What
I
up,
knew it.
cuz?
I knew it. Come on, Stephen
Hey,
Hicks.
come on, new Kirk. Come on through.
We got a new
Hey,
Kirk.
hold on. Hey, now y'all know good and well. If it's Newkirk, hey, believe me, actually, it's Newkirk is German.
We
The
we
name is
we got
German.
all that. We
Yeah.
understand all that. But
Hey, what up, cuz?
we got another Newkirk in the house. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got to do this. I got to go ahead and do this. Wait, I got to do this. Oh my God. Yo, we got a Newkirk in the house. Welcome to the long run. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to you, from all of us to you. Man, thank you so much for joining us. I saw when Stephen said we have a Newkirk in chat, and my mind was on the Discord because Bishop he liked the Discord up over there. My mind is on the Discord and everything, and I look and see like, huh? What? So welcome.
What up, cuz?
Thank you for coming. Hey, if you ken the Bishop, you good people. You good people. You good people. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Keith Holcomb, for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you,
Oh
PM.
yeah.
The show for a while. Now really enjoying the content. Glad you have a way to contribute to your show. Roll Tide. Roll Tide, Keith.
Appreciate you
Thank
guys.
you. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
man.
Yes, we do. We appreciate you. Let me go on down. Roll Tide. Now, Tiffy, listen. We are family over here, and you gonna get a Roll Tide. And the first thing Stephen gonna ask you, are you a Bama fan?
Yeah.
Stephen, chill out now. But we love you over here.
Hey, nothing but love, cuz.
Nothing but
Appreciate you
love
coming through.
Thank you so much. Either way, welcome to our crazy family. See, that's what Steve. We crazy over here. Wait till you meet the rest of everybody else. You can come to the family reunion, but we just kind of on the crazy side now. You know, you're welcome, Tiffy. You're welcome.
It's all good. Hey,
It's all
we good
in
and
the
good.
hood. It's all
We
good.
fit in where we get in.
Listen, I'm the leader of this outfit, and sometimes I get kicked out. I get kicked out of my own outfits. Anyway,
Oh, man.
what's up, Vols? Good afternoon. That's my brother at Tennessee representing them volunteers. What's up? What's up?
Yes,
What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Now, enough of that. Enough of that. Bishop, we were thrown off. We were so, she's invited to the cookout. She's invited.
Yeah, she is. Yes, she is.
But you got to bring something to eat, though, now. Don't just come for free.
Hey, cuz, don't do mac and cheese.
Don't do that.
I had to hit her. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, Bishop. Hold up. I'm actually a Jersey girl. My grandparents came up from NC, North Carolina, from North Kakalaki. Tiffy, I am originally, and everybody knows this, I am West Virginia born. That's just right down the street from you. And so we love it. We love it. But we love everybody up in here. Volunteer fans, Georgia fans.
Yeah.
We tolerate the Miami folks. But with the exception of Anthony. With the exception of Anthony, he's the only Miami guy we like.
Yeah.
You know.
Appreciate you coming through, fam.
But thank you for coming through. But Bishop, this morning we were so thrown off this morning. We were thrown off it. And I'm not going to do that this evening, but
no, definitely not. We're gonna have some fun.
Because I want to read something, and because before I was thrown off, and y'all know I got a good memory. I want to stop off at where I want to begin and I want to pick up where I left off this morning.
Okay.
And I told you all, I said, when you all reach out to me of any caliber, whether you have my number, whether you reach my email or whatever, when you all say certain things to me, I listen. I really listen. And I will consider, I take everything into consideration. Now, whether I do it or not, or whether I act on it or not, I might not act on it right then, because it's one of the things that I try to do. I try to be led when I act on things. But last night, Bino, my GM, hit me up last night, Bishop. And since I've got Bino on the Avalon Bible, if you will, he said, he texted me, he said, P, what's up? He said, tell me what you think about number 9 of 15 things to watch for. And I texted him back and I said, give me a second to get to the Bible. So, Bishop, I consulted my Bible. You know.
Got you. I'm getting my Bible soon.
I keep trying to tell y'all better get one of these Bibles now, because they even though you may not believe in it and everything. Oh, one more thing, Bishop. One more thing before I get off into that. As of today, I'm not going to get off into any more political talk about football. No,
Right.
no more. No more.
I
We
agree.
just we just gonna talk about the what we think about the season and this, that, and the third. Listen, because some folks have their own preconceived notions about Coach Saban, and no matter what he says, it's never good. It's not any good. So the best way for me and the chat and for me to keep my sanity and to help us keep ours is to not bring it up. And when somebody else brings it up to in the chat, even if I see it, I ignore it. And if you keep on talking about it, I'm just going to say we will not be talking about that. Or I've come to another conclusion, Bishop. Instead of us talking about it here, bring it to the Discord.
Discord. Yeah. We'll talk about it in the Discord because then we can hear each other out, and then you'll have a greater understanding.
But on the show, no, it's a no-go because we have other stuff that we can be discussing, like what I'm about to discuss now.
Okay.
So, Bishop, I went and got my book, went and got my Bible. I went and I looked up number 9. Now, like I told y'all, there's an article in here that says there are 15 things to watch for in the 2026 season.
Right.
Number 9 says the playoff path. Now, this is a pretty lengthy read, but I want y'all to, I need everybody to listen, but I want you to pay strict attention, especially to what's not being said. Okay? Listen real close. Ken the Bama fan, Bishop, Jeff, listen real closely. Number 9, the playoff path. 2 years of data from the expanded 12-team college football playoff field isn't enough to draw sweeping conclusions. However, that short window of time has provided a glimpse of what could be coming this fall. Listen, only 4 teams, Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State, Indiana, qualified for both 12-team fields. With the massive roster changes every year due to the transfer portal, the path to a playoff spot is as wide open as ever for a first-time contender or a repeat appearance by last year's new faces. Okay? A breakthrough by a newcomer isn't guaranteed, especially with 25 first-time playoff teams, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and Oklahoma, all primed to contend for the 12-team field once again. Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding retained quarterback Trinidad Chambliss and running back Kewan Lacey. And momentum is already high for the new era after 2 playoff wins last season. Quarterback play at Texas A&M, Marcel Reed, and Oklahoma, John Mateer, looms large for both programs. Hopes of another berth in the 12-team field. The most obvious first-time playoff candidate in 26 include a BYU squad that's been knocking on the door in each of the past 2 years. If new coordinator Gary Patterson can fix the defense, USC has the offensive firepower to join the field from a crowded Big Ten. Does that sound familiar to anybody? So, which long shot teams could surprise with a breakthrough playoff appearance? A pair of programs with new head coaches, Florida, John Sumrall, Virginia Tech, James Franklin, could top the list. Louisville is always a factor in the wide open ACC. South Carolina, could surprise if head coach Shane Beamer's offseason offensive changes pay off in a big way. Bishop, I wish Lady LaToya was here. I wish Governor was here.
Yeah.
Bishop.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what's not being said?
Well, did I not, if I heard you correctly, did I not hear Bama?
Who else didn't you hear?
Texas?
Who else didn't you hear?
Ohio State? No, I heard them.
You heard them? Let me give you a hint.
Mm-hmm.
Bama hater.
Oh, Miami.
You didn't hear Bama. You didn't hear Texas. You didn't hear Miami. Let me see. Yeah. You didn't hear those three. I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
How could I be so insensitive?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't hear Notre Dame.
That's right. I missed it by that much.
Dog, I knew it was somebody we were forgetting. Bishop. But it goes to show you that Georgia, Oregon, Ohio State, and Indiana are the teams. Now, I could be rewriting a narrative here, which I'm really not trying to do. But Bishop, Georgia, Indiana, Ohio State, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
How long I've been hollering Oregon?
Yeah. Yep.
I've been hollering Oregon ever since last season ended. I've been hollering about Oregon. I'm a Bama fan, but I told you all, and here we go. I want to make. I've got to. I'm going to make this declaration. I'm going to say this, and as the old song say, I'm going to hit it, quit it, and get out of it. This is what building rosters look like. Let me tell you why I say that. Because 3 of the 4 teams that are mentioned in this piece at the very beginning, 3 of the 4 have really built their roster. NIL had a lot to do with it. Paid. Remember Bishop and I talked about the brand versus the market? Oregon, Ohio State. Who else was there? Oregon, Ohio State, Indiana. Indiana just up out of nowhere, all of a sudden became a market team. Not necessarily a brand. Now in basketball, yes. But in football, no. No. Still no. But they won the Natty last year. They won the Natty, and they, and that's all you can say about that. But I will never, ever consider them to be a blue blood after one Natty and one Big Ten conference championship. They will not get that. They will not get that type of recognition from me. Now, I know they don't care. But when you look at this playoff run, Bishop, and we go back through it again, the one thing that Steve Lesson It's saying right here, the playoff field is wide open. It is wide open. There are no favorites. There are no favorites. Now, in the magazines, yes, that you know, and you know, and people love their favorite team, and to let them tell it, Oregon will win it, Alabama will win it, Michigan's gonna win it, Miami's gonna win it, you know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and all of the other tiny reindeer, they're gonna win it. Let everybody tell it, Bishop, everybody gonna win it.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed something. Why didn't they bring up Bama? Some people say, why didn't they bring, you know, why didn't they bring up Bama? I'm going to tell you why. Bama has hit the reset program from top to bottom, especially on offense. Knew everybody. That's just the way it goes. Especially at quarterback. Quarterback is your number one. And if they and they're not feeling that, you know, as good as and I want to say, we want Keelan, we want Keelan, no, we want Austin, we want this one, we want that one, we want the other one. Until whichever one wants, you know, is put out there and they begin to prove it. Only then will the narrative change. But it's very little room for error, Bishop. It's very little room for error. Why do you think they said, and when you go on into the article, they talked about John Mateer.
Yeah.
Let me see. They bought a John Mateer, and they bought up Trinidad Chambliss, John Mateer. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Marcel Reed.
Yeah, Marcel Reed, John Mateer.
From Texas A&M, John Mateer from Oklahoma, quarterbacks. Because as far as these people at Avalon are concerned, from an offensive standpoint, Bishop, correct me if I'm wrong, but to me, what they're saying is those two individuals, Marcel and John, were the weak links in those two offenses. They were not the strong points.
Hey,
like they needed to be.
Like look, y'all know I don't mix words. I told you John's on the clock because he was playing through an injury. But like you said, if you keep playing, that's not an excuse. So at this current time, absolutely, he's one of the questions that need to be answered. Is he's doing enough to make sure he's ready to lead? And that's okay if we're right there at that point. But at least he has one season under his belt with us, so we at least have an idea of what he should do. Now it's up on him to now be the leader that we call you to be.
Yep. And what they're saying is teams with first-year quarterbacks like that. Mm-hmm. It's not the fact that they are throwing shade at them or anything. They just don't trust it. That's part. They got to prove it. They've got to prove it. Because what they're saying to a certain degree, far as Oklahoma and Texas A&M go, yes, they were there last year, but subpar quarterback play got them put out early. And that's what they're looking at. That's what they're looking at. Now, Bishop, right here in the question, no shade to Bishop, but if Talty makes that kick, is Oklahoma in the conversation, or better yet, the playoff last year? Bishop, I'm gonna let you answer that.
Say it again. What was that?
It's in the it's up there on the screen.
Oh, okay, got you.
If Talty makes that kick, is Oklahoma in the conversation, or better yet, the playoffs last year?
It's hard to tell because there's a lot more that could have played into that as well. It's not just a kick. It's also a defense. Both defenses were on fire. On top of that, uh, we know in the playoff game, once we got past that first quarter, you guys were just you were in your bag and you made the right adjustment, and we didn't. But in that first game, it was tick for tat, and both teams had some meat left on the bone that they didn't seize the moment. So it could be true, but the bottom line is when all said and done, I'm so glad we got through that season. We're thankful to made the playoffs, but we weren't good enough, and that's okay. But understand, we're building toward the future just like you are, and I'd rather be built in the fire because now the only way we can show them is we stop talking and documentation beat conversation, and we do the work.
Yeah.
And let our play show where we're at and finish in the telephone booth. Because at this current time, all the talking is really about to cease here shortly. Because we got what, little less than 93 days
Yeah.
until kickoff.
Yep.
So, but I'm thankful though that we have the question that came up because see, the one thing that I learned when I do my research and I have looked at the individuals who did the most with the opportunity and made sure they stayed in the conversation, they always were the first to be a forerunner. They refused to let somebody else call their deal. They would call their own team out.
Right.
So
Well, all I'm going to say is that as far as with the SEC going and our individual teams, regardless of who you like, one of the things that they are indeed looking at are teams that are coming back with an experienced quarterback versus a team that is having first year starter. And what has to happen is that I'm just going to take Bama since we're Bama fans and everything. I'm just going to say it how it goes. Bama on offense must be balanced. We were 2 games away with no run game. Just wait. And this year, Ken, that cannot happen. People and listen, and just like you see that, just like you said that, and just like those of us who really watch the game, like we were said this morning, we don't know ball. I don't know what it is. We don't know. But just like we saw we didn't have a running game and made it to the quarterfinals of the college football playoff with no run game, trust me, our enemies saw it too.
exactly.
They
And we're mirror image. So whatever you guys say, we're saying the same thing.
See, they saw it too.
Yeah.
Georgia saw it. Oklahoma lived it. Let me see who else. Missouri saw it. Everybody that we beat, they saw this.
Yeah.
They saw this. So the point that I'm making is that when you read this about the playoffs, it goes to show that even though they may not have mentioned Bama in it, I guarantee you Bama and other teams are lurking. This is why now let's go back, Bishop. Let's go back right quick. And we've been doing this all summer and well, really all spring. Here we go. Let's go back to the let's see, here we go. Is this the one I want? Yeah, here we go. All right, let's go back, and I'm gonna start with Bama. So since we're talking playoffs, before you can get to the playoff, you've got to deal with the regular season.
Yeah.
And Bishop has used the word gauntlet, because we're going to get off into something else here in just a minute in a conversation that Bino and I were having. But you've got to deal with the schedule. Our first game, we already know, is East Carolina. Now, the thing about East Carolina, as the season gets closer, there are some things I want you to know about East Carolina.
Yeah.
There are some things I want you to know, but I'm going to say this, and without going off into too much detail, so we can say some of that for August and September. East Carolina visited the transfer portal a lot. They did. But there's in the word, I'm using this word from Bishop, but there's a little caveat that goes with that.
Yeah.
Okay. And I said I wasn't going to get off into the politics. So sometimes you can't help it, but you can mention it, but we ain't got to stay in that. East Carolina have some old guys on there.
I was just going to say the average age is 23.5.
Yeah. And we just going to leave it like that.
Yep.
See, so Bama has their work cut out for them from week one. That's what we're going up against. Then week two, and Governor and I have been hollering about this one, and week two is on the road to Kentucky. I'm telling you now, don't sleep on that game. It's going to be It's going to be a crazy scene up there. Bama's coming to town. Whenever Bama comes to town, it's almost like everybody gets on a particular behavior plan because Bama's coming to town. But it's going to be totally up to Bama. It's going to be totally up to Bama how they can make this work. Now, I still say between the first game and the second game, between the first game, the second game, and the third game, there has to be some maturization, some maturing has to take place.
Yeah.
And that maturization actually needs to be in the process, like as of 4:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. I believe that maturization has to take place. It's got to begin now. Should have been. But East Carolina, Kentucky, then guess y'all ought to know the schedule by now. Florida State. Now, the fun thing about it, we play East Carolina at home, we go to Kentucky, and then we come back and we play Florida State. Now, me personally, game 2, game 3, game 4 will define us. I'm just saying. Let me see.
And how you doing that? Hey, what I wanted to let you guys know is that if we just to touch on it a wee bit, we're not going to stay there. Just think, no second bye week. So the first, I would say, we're going to break it up in the season. The first 4 games is pivotal that you go undefeated.
Yeah.
Same here.
Just saying now.
3-1 at the worst.
East Carolina, Kentucky, Florida State, South Carolina, then Mississippi State.
And please don't sleep on Mississippi State.
I'm telling y'all, these first 4 to 5 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those first 5 games are crucial. Because you go into, after that, we all know we have Georgia. we play Georgia. Then we go to Tennessee. Now, all I'm saying is that when you, I'm using our schedule because I'm using it as a backdrop about the article that we just read. Bama needs to win all of those games, all of them, going into Georgia, going into the Georgia game.
Yeah, worst case scenario, only lose one.
Yeah. That's the worst case. But y'all know me. Y'all know how I am. You'll never get me to say who I think we'll lose to. Nobody.
No.
I don't do that. You're going to have to prove it to me that you're going to beat me. But the point that we're making is that when you look at how the playoffs are set up and you look at these teams and this, that, and the third, this thing is actually wide open. Anybody can get in. Anybody can. And if I were, and we've got to take advantage of every opportunity that's given us. I mean, no dumb mistakes. Play within your system. Don't play outside of the system. Don't play outside of the plan. But it goes back. What Keith is saying, all that is good and fine. But when the tide starts rolling, they can keep their off the bandwagon. That's true too. But the catch is going to be the tide must roll. And I've said this before, Keith, and I'm going to say it again. And I'm not going to make any bones about it. And that's this here. It's got to be play by play, quarter by quarter, series by series, game by game, day by day, week by week. That's the way it has to be approached. You make a mistake in one play, you better learn to put it behind you and don't let that play from the mistake from the last play affect you in the next play. That's where maturity comes in. I'm just saying. Because like what they're saying here, and I'm going back through this again. However, that short window of time has provided a glimpse of what could be coming this fall. And when you go and you check, that's why I said I'd be glad when the official top 25 comes out. I'm anxious to see how many top 25 teams will Bama play this year. Last year, all of us, Bama, Oklahoma, who else made the playoff? Georgia, and a couple of Oklahoma, Bama, Oklahoma, Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas A&M. Let's just use those 5. If you go back and check those schedules, we played some heck of football. Every week was a gauntlet. Every week was a gauntlet.
AP, going into Tennessee, man, we didn't know what to expect. Didn't have a clue.
Just being honest with you. Every week was a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Every week.
And especially with not having a strong, not having an OC that really accentuate the running game, really it put a lot of pressure on our defense. A huge, great deal of pressure.
Bishop, we are looking at East Carolina, then Kentucky, Florida State, South Carolina, Mississippi State. Then we play Georgia. We go to Tennessee. We play Texas A&M. Then we have that open date. That's that one bye week that Bishop is talking about. Then we play LSU. We play Vandy. We go to Vandy. We go to LSU. We go to Vandy. We come home and play UT Chattanooga, and then we play Barney. That's who we play. That's how it goes.
And see, if you'll be real honest, then you got, if I looked at that correctly, you got 7 games before your bye. Is that right? 7 or 8 games.
7. I think it's 7. Let me say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 games in a row, meaning week after week, you got games. The key that we talked about, and y'all remember, is development. You got to find a way, this coaching staff, to develop deeper. You cannot just rely on the first 2 rotations. You got 8 games without any buys to make it through. Not saying that you can't, but if you're counting on it, then you're asking for trouble, because understand, if you don't develop it and something should happen, all of a sudden you're putting a young man out there that's going to be baptized by fire.
8 games. And see, you used to have, it used to be, Bishop.
Yeah.
And if I can remember right, it would be, if we were doing last year's schedule this year, it would be East Carolina, Kentucky, Florida State, South Carolina, then a bye week.
Bye week. Yeah. Yep.
Then play Mississippi State. Then you play Georgia. And then Tennessee, Texas A&M. Then you have a bye week again. And then you play in LSU. That's how it went last year. If you were taking this schedule and going by last year's template, you would have 2 bye weeks. You have the bye week of 1, 2, 3, 4 right before we play Mississippi State, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 right after you finish Texas A&M, and then you have that bye week, and then you play in LSU. We always have the bye week going up against LSU. That's why I'm having trouble understanding, Bishop. How could that not be, what you call that, a rival game? What was that? The rival?
Yeah.
And you still gave both Bama and LSU the same bye week. So how could that not be a rival game?
Yeah. We'll put a pin in that one. That is definitely a whole topic itself.
And so at Vols said, Piano Man, have y'all seen the week 4 SEC games for the year? The last weekend in September. We're playing South Carolina. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm just gonna look at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's playing Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oklahoma's playing Georgia. I'm gonna go with LSU. Last weekend, they're playing Texas A&M.
What about Vols?
Tennessee's playing Texas.
There you go. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up.
You want to know.
Hold on. Listen to the names that he called off, and you're telling me we are soft in the SEC?
Wait. I'm going to do something right quick. Hold up. All right. The last week, which will be September 26th, Tennessee is playing Texas. Georgia
is playing us. We're going to Georgia.
Is playing Oklahoma. LSU is playing Texas A&M. Wait a minute. Let me throw this one in here for good measure. All right. Ole Miss is playing Florida.
South Carolina playing Bama.
And South Carolina versus Bama. Hold up. I got to do something else. Got to throw one more in there. And let me see. Hold up. I want to see something here. Vanderbilt is playing Auburn. Uh-huh. And let me see something else.
Kentucky.
Yeah, here we go. Kentucky, they're playing South Alabama. They're playing South Alabama. Arkansas
That's right.
is playing Tulsa.
Okay.
Missouri, that's a good one. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be September 26th. Thank you, Vols, for bringing that to my attention. Now, I know we say 1 week at a time, 1 game at a time, and this, that, and the third. But September 26th, a day of reckoning for somebody. Yep. Tennessee's playing Texas. Georgia, Oklahoma. LSU, Texas A&M. Ole Miss, Florida. Missouri, Mississippi State. Vandy, Auburn, and University of South Carolina versus Bama. And that's why they were talking about in this article that we're reading. Hey, Stacey, go dogs, good to see you. Oh, Stacey, you know I got to do it, right? I got to do it for you, Stacey. Here we go. Yeah, hello, Stacey. Good to see you. That's Stacey representing them dogs out of Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but September 26th.
It's the SEC. Opinion, that's the fire test for real for the SEC.
For the SEC.
Yep.
All your big boys play each other. Tennessee, Texas. UGA, Oklahoma. By the way, Oklahoma goes to Georgia.
Yep.
LSU go. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Let me make sure I do this right now. Texas A&M goes to LSU.
Yep.
Ole Miss, Florida. Let me see. Let me make sure. Ole Miss goes to Florida.
Okay.
But mind you, let me tell you what makes that game so important, Bishop.
Go ahead.
It's because LSU, the week before, goes to Ole Miss.
Yep.
They go to Ole Miss. And this is why this article is saying it's wide open, because when you begin to look at September the 26th, this is where I'm of the firm persuasion it separates the men from the boys, the pretenders from the contenders, because somewhere along the line, Bishop, somebody might be getting their second loss. Let me prove it to you. Let me go to Tennessee. Vol, since we put it up there. All right, watch this. This is a good one. Here's Tennessee's schedule. Furman, Georgia Tech, Kennesaw State, right? But September 26th is Tennessee's first SEC game. It's their first one, Bishop.
Yep.
It's their first SEC game. But if I go back now and put this thing on Texas, now watch this. Texas is playing Texas State. Oh, wow. And guess what? It's Texas' first SEC game. But Texas opens with Texas State and Ohio State and UTSA. all three of them at home. But Texas, the hardest game they have is their number 2 game, is when they play Ohio State. I'm just saying. And so when they get to September 26th, Texas and Tennessee, this will be their first SEC game against, they're playing against each other. So Oklahoma, on the other hand,
we got to go to Georgia.
You go to Georgia, that'll be your first SEC game.
Woo. Mm-hmm.
But Bama, on the other hand, on September 26th, that will be their second SEC game.
Yep. That's because you have the later bye.
Yeah. Let me see something else. Vanderbilt, that will be their first SEC game. Just saying now, but Bama's soft, Bama's this, Bama's that, Bama's the third. Bama, Bama, Bama. That's what they're saying. Piano Man is just saying, I'm just saying, look at the schedule. But I'm not asking for any mercy. I'm not asking for any cutting corners. I'm not asking for any other fan base to take it easy on me or to this, that, and the third. But just know this is that, no, our schedule is not easy. Our schedule is not soft. And the way I'm looking at it, nobody in the SEC is soft. So when I look at September 26th, Bama will be playing their second SEC game, whereas some of everybody else will be playing their first one.
Correct.
Saying now. So this is why I took the time out to address Bino with that, and I hope he's listening, that when you start dealing with playoffs now, September 26th, as far as I'm concerned, and it's just my opinion, September 26th will be the beginning of the end for some folks.
Yeah, it's tree elimination Saturday.
It's going to be pre-elimination. I'm telling you. Now I hope that some of us will begin to see why I'm saying, please don't sleep on Kentucky. Don't get it in your brain. Oh, we're just going to go up there and run all over them. You don't know that. Just like we don't know what they're going to do. But I'm going to tell you this. I just believe early on, it's going to be a good game. So thank you, Vols, for bringing that to our attention. But that's what part of this article about the playoffs. Remember September 26th. Question for Bishop. Bishop, he said,
sure.
How do you like being in the SEC?
I truly appreciate it, because let me give you an insight. When you win the Big 12 6 times in a row, but you go into the playoffs and you're not competitive, you realize when it comes to the Big 12, you're the big fish. But when you come to the playoffs, you don't play a strong enough schedule to be ready to be in the playoffs. So over here, every team from top to bottom, they can get you anytime. And like we said, that pound of flesh, everybody wants theirs, and nobody is going to give it up freely. You're going to have to beat them. So, hey, that's why I say it's time to be ready for the phone booth and be forged by fire. But I appreciate the Southeastern Conference, because I realize now it just means more. And if you become like you guys in Georgia did, you make it to that championship game, you done did something. You done went through that season, you done did something. I don't care what anybody else's conference. You play our schedule in the Southeastern Conference, then talk to us.
Come
because
see us,
every
baby.
team from top to bottom ain't no slouches. I know people used to say, "Oh, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, and in Kentucky." Not no more.
The transfer portal is as the old folks would say, the transfer portal is a booger bear.
Yep.
Just saying now. Let me see. Who has the better quarterback between Oklahoma and Georgia? I believe John Mateer is a Heisman contender. Bitch, I'm gonna let you answer that one first.
I would. I hear what you. And I appreciate P, but Stockton has the more experience and has the more. He has the nucleus moving in the right direction. We're not far off, but once again, one of our components in our formula is that our OC has to understand how important the run game is and make sure that it becomes a part of the equation. But right now, I give the edge to Stockton.
Yeah. Who has a better quarterback? Oklahoma, Georgia. I'm with
That's
Bishop.
just in my opinion, my humble opinion.
But I'm gonna say this. But if you look at the stats, Stockton is that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Stockton is that dude.
Mm-hmm.
You may not want to give him those props and everything, but Gunnar Stockton is that dude. Now, when they play, that's going to be must-see TV. When those two teams play, when Oklahoma and Georgia play,
Yeah,
that's going to be
because I could
must-see.
tell you already, the narrative is going to be Georgia's offense rushing game versus the run stopping defense of Oklahoma. Which is going to give?
But I'm gonna add one more caveat to that.
Go ahead.
Which defense is going to get to the other's quarterback first? Whose O-line is going to hold up?
Ooh-wee. You that's the X factor right there.
That's why I put in there X factors, y'all.
Yep.
You know. Just saying. That's why I put in there X factors.
And possibly, I'm pretty sure that'd be the night game, if I'm thinking of it correctly. So,
yeah, Stacy Mateer is a mystery. Now he's a good quarterback, but he's also a mystery. I'm going back to my X factors again, Stacy, and that's this here. As far as Mateer goes, I'm watching injuries.
Yeah.
I'm watching injuries.
I'm watching injuries, and I'm watching Arbuckle and Kevin Hill. Those two, see how they work together. Because last year was just Arbuckle. This year, we got Coach Kevin. That's the head assistant offensive coordinator. So offensive coach. So them two will work as one.
Right.
So let's see if we can get the running game to be equivalent. Because I tell you what, a lot of times last year we were so predictable.
Speaking of predictable, did I tell you what happened in that Alabama-Indiana game? No, anyway.
I'm good. You go ahead. I'm good.
Ken the Bama fans, Chandler's currently the best SEC quarterback. Yeah, I can get with that. But I will say this though, Ken, he's not sneaking up on nobody this year.
No. And Ken the Bama fan, let me in chat. Let me ask you something. Do you really think he deserved that 1 star when he went to that one place? He only got one offer. Now knowing what we know, do you see how the star system can shun certain people just because they don't go to? I said don't go to these certain camps allow them to be shown.
Yep.
He's not a 1-star. There's no way he's a 1-star. The
Nah.
type of work ethic and the type of that you could tell that young man takes this game seriously, and he's a film junkie. Because I could show you some plays where he threw wide receiver open, even though people were in their back pocket.
Chandler's is a beast.
Yeah,
Chandler's is a beast.
no if.
There's no ifs, ands, buts, and maybes about that. Chandler's is a beast. Gunnar Stockton is a beast. John Mateer is getting there.
Yeah,
I think that he duped his coaches into letting him come back too early after he got hurt.
yeah,
And it affected them because they should have beat Texas. They should have beat them. But that has nothing to do with neither here nor there.
yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
But
Nope.
you coulda, woulda, shoulda, but you didn't.
Yeah, but we didn't. That's the bottom line.
Bottom line, shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. You know.
And you know how tough that is to say.
I mean, you know, people don't want Georgia doesn't put Stockton in a position to be a lead dog. So I get you, but let me tell you something, though, Ken. They still win. They still win. They still win. They find ways to win. And their defense does, because it goes back to like what we've been saying. And I'm not tooting their horn. I'm just calling for the facts. They have a bona fide running game. The O-line is crucial, and they establish the line of scrimmage. They do it without hesitation. Because if Georgia can't run on you, Georgia don't win. And that's how they look at it. If they don't run on you, they don't win. But they still come with it though.
Yeah.
But like Vol said, I think it's more on Mike Bobo and his offensive scheme. Gunner's a great quarterback though, and I do too. And that's their weak spot right there. When I get ready to do all of the teams, I'll talk about strength and weaknesses. And to me, Georgia's weakness is their OC. It's the OC and his mindset to the game. That's how I see that.
No. If you look at from top to bottom, there's a lot of teams in that have those type of questions where they got certain components or coaches that you just want to have they woke up and realize what they got to do to be successful.
That was last year. Now Chandler has to do it again now. And I'm gonna say this though.
Oh no doubt.
And Chandler has to do something that let me look at this. Like I said, they're singing, they are singing their praises, but
we circling that game too. I appreciate you.
But they've got 5 coming back on 5 starters back on offense and 5 back on defense. So they've got to fill in new pieces too.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said I'm not going to just per se write Ole Miss in. I know what the article is saying, and Ole Miss did some phenomenal things, and nobody's taking it from them. But now you've got to run it back, and you're not going to have everybody there. Shucks, you don't even have your coach there. As much as I'm not all that big of a Kiffin fan, I mean, you know, and everything, but the dude can coach. He can coach.
Hey, P, what about how many returners we got? Does it say? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They have returnings for everybody.
Okay.
Here we go. I'll tell you just a second. Oklahoma, y'all got 6 on offense and 5 on defense.
Yep. And we just got one back, so we got 6 on defense now. With
So what I'm saying, this is
Heineke finally got his deal through the courts.
so all I'm saying is that this article that was written, this particular article about the playoffs, because I'm gonna read something else.
Go ahead.
That's part of me and Bino's conversation. He said, I'm trying to read the whatever happened in the SEC, but keep getting pissed off with this foolishness, especially getting Paul Feinbaum blank blank giving quotes don't make it any better. I said it is interesting. I said it's an interesting read. I said the obvious is they feel like UGA, Ohio State, Oregon, and Indiana will be back. If you get that's what they're saying. Those 4 are coming back. That's how they feel. That's how they see it. Okay. I'm gonna go some more off into that in just a second. Ole Miss will make some noise along with Oklahoma and Texas A&M. Now, this is my response to Bino. What I'm reading. If their quarterback play is up to par, I will state another obvious. Wait a minute. Let me read that again. Well, it's an interesting read. The obvious is that they feel like Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, and Indiana will be back. Ole Miss will make some noise along with Oklahoma and Texas A&M if their quarterback play is up to par.
Right.
I said, but I will state another obvious because of Bama's offensive situation. That's why they aren't listed. Bama will have to prove themselves week to week. I've been saying that from the word go. I have not wavered about that. Bama, what do I always say, Stephen Hicks? Winning settles everything. All Bama has to do is win. That's all Bama has to do is win. Win and you're in. Just win and remove all doubt. But Bishop, our conversation went on to go like this. He said, exactly. But they conveniently left out Notre Dame free pass into the playoffs. But I said, yeah, that goes without saying. Everyone else has to play their way in.
Yeah. Hold on. But weren't they the number one, according to that Bible, weren't they the number one revenge tour?
The number one thing that this guy said to watch out for was Notre Dame's revenge tour.
I rest my case.
And he said, why is that? He said, ask yourself. But a revenge tour, get real. I said, exactly. And I said, and notice, nothing about Miami at all.
Nope.
I brought you up, Bishop. I said, that's why Bishop says fire test for everyone except Notre Dame.
That's why I was so upset back in the day. And people's like, I don't care. You ought to care, because with the schedule they got, man, then it's pretty much, unless they stumble, or it's possible. But right now, I don't see too many losses in there. So to me, it's almost like a free pass in my book. But hey, we still got to play it. But I'm just saying, they don't have the schedule like we got.
And then Bino goes on to say, he said, don't quote me, but I truly believe SMU November 21st will give them hell. And I went on and I said, Notre Dame's gauntlet is going to be Miami, BYU, Navy, with the trap game being Navy. And so when I went and he wanted me to go and look at SMU's schedule from last year, right? Now,
Right.
SMU is playing Notre Dame this year. Y'all follow me now. I'm going somewhere. Sound like we all over the place, but trust me, we're not.
We're not.
We're not.
We're putting the breadcrumbs together so you
We're
can
putting
see the picture.
everything together right here and right now. We're putting it together. All right. So here we go. I went and looked at SMU with the ACC, SMU and the ACC, SMU. Now, Bishop, mind you, SMU went 9-4 last year.
Right.
Remember, SMU was in the playoffs the year before, right?
That's correct.
All right. I want y'all to listen real close, chat. And I'm about to say something. And once again, I'm going to hit it, quit it, and get out of there. All right? When you go back over SMU's schedule from last year, here we go. They played East Texas A&M and they won. Oh, excuse me. They played Baylor and they lost.
Okay.
They played Missouri State and they won.
Mm-hmm.
They played TCU and they lost.
Okay.
They beat Syracuse. They beat Stanford. They beat Clemson. They went to Wake Forest and they lost. They played Miami and they won. They played Boston College. They won. They played Louisville. They won. They went to Cal and they lost.
That was the deciding factor.
And then they played Arizona and they won. Now you're saying, now, PMN, what is that what is that you want to see? You lost to Baylor, you lost to TCU, Wake Forest, and Cal. All winnable games. Which leads me to Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
But Miami's raising all this sand and couldn't beat a team who couldn't beat Wake Forest. Bishop, you can't make this stuff up.
You can't. And that's why I told you this year is wide open, because too many universities have too many questions that they have to answer, that they got to play their way into contention.
So all I'm saying is, Bishop,
Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying is that going back to the article that we read, I'm going to go back to the article, and it said, here we go. Wait a minute now, because I'm going to read some more here later on. Here we go. Number 9. So since we're talking playoffs, it goes to show you that everybody, if you're planning on making the playoffs, the best thing to do, especially if they've written you off and you trying to make the playoff, is win your games and create chaos. That's how you get in. So notice, like what I said in this magazine, and I'm telling everybody, get your Athlon. You don't have to do what I do and get everything. I get them all. Because I love to compare and contrast. But I'm telling you right now that this is going to be an exciting year. It's going to be exciting. Yeah, they got Georgia up there. I don't know why. But folks gonna come after Georgia. They're gonna come after.
They got Indiana. You know how much they lost?
See what I'm saying? It's Lady Latoya, y'all. What's up, Lady Latoya?
What up, Lady Latoya?
What's going on, Piano Man? Salute, Bishop. Roll Tide, my long run family. How everybody doing today?
And we're doing all right. Hey, we're just talking about the road to the playoffs. And when you sit back and look at these schedules, I'm just gonna go on and put this out there. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't know who, but all I know this is gonna be a favorite that won't make it.
No, some teams gonna cause some chaos this year. Teams that people ain't even looking at. The teams that's already written off. The Mississippi States, the Kentucky's. I think they're gonna wreak havoc in the SEC. They're gonna upset some teams. I ain't gonna say a lot of teams, but they're gonna upset some people this season.
Yep. Montavious, what's up, man? Roll Tide. Gonna be a lot of good teams this season. Anything's possible, and that's all I'm saying.
Piano Man, can you read that again? You was finna read it. Well, because I missed half of it. I was at work. That number 9, what Bino was asking you about, I missed half of it.
You want me to read it again for you?
Please, if y'all don't mind. I missed half of it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Anything for the Lady Latoya.
I sure appreciate it.
Here we go. Because Lady Latoya, I wanted, I love this kind of stuff. I love it. But it says the playoff path. 2 years of data from the expanded 12-team college football playoff field isn't enough to draw sweeping conclusions. However, that short window of time has provided a glimpse of what could be coming this fall. Only 4 teams, Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State, and Indiana, qualified for both 12-team fields. With the massive roster changes every year due to the transfer portal, the path to a playoff spot is as wide open as ever for a first-time contender or a repeat appearance by last year's new faces. A breakthrough by a newcomer isn't guaranteed, especially with 25 first-time playoff teams. Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and Oklahoma all primed to contend for the 12-team field once again. Ole Miss head coach Pete Golden retained quarterback Trinidad Chambliss and running back Kewan Lacey. And momentum is already high for the new era after 2 playoff wins last season. Quarterback play at Texas A&M, Marcel Reed, Oklahoma, John Mateer, looms large for both programs. Hopes of another berth in the 12-team field. The most obvious first-time playoff candidates in 26 include a BYU squad that's been knocking on the door in each of its last 2 years. If new coordinator Gary Patterson can fix the defense, USC has the offensive firepower to join the field from a crowded Big Ten. Where have you heard that one before? All right. Those long shot teams could surprise with a breakthrough playoff appearance. A pair of programs with new head coaches, Florida, John Sumrall, Virginia Tech, James Franklin, could top the list. Louisville is always a factor in the wide open ACC, and South Carolina could surprise if head coach Shane Beamer's if Shane Beamer's offseason offensive changes pay off in a big way.
Interesting.
Very. And And I
And
told Bishop, go ahead, lady.
I kind of see where they coming from because, like I said, it's just as wide. It ain't no clear cut favorite, and it was like that last season too. So somebody gonna have to establish some dominance this season because it's not. It's like it's a free for all right now.
Yeah.
With all these paid for rosters, like you said, first time starting quarterback, new head coaches in the SEC. It's just wide open. It's just wide open for anybody. And I noticed too that they named all them people from last year. They didn't name Miami, but anyway, um uh it's wide open this season. It's gonna be wide open this season, but this is gonna be a year where the SEC, mainly when I say SEC, I mean Bama, for real, can make a statement. Somebody gotta put forth and show some clear cut dominance, but it's gonna be hard. The SEC schedule is tough, and everybody's schedule tough in the SEC this season. And I was listening on the way home just then. Y'all talking about September 26th. That's gonna be a trying weekend right there. You talking about some being forced by 5 Bishop. It's gonna be a couple of teams in it on September the 26th.
Well, wait a minute. Not just forged by fire. That phone booth gonna be lit up.
Oh yeah.
That phone booth gonna be lit up. Now, I'm going back through September 26th again.
Yeah, because I missed who y'all said Auburn play.
Auburn is playing Vanderbilt.
Where?
I'll tell you just a second. Hold up. They go to Auburn.
Oh, oof. Sorry, Vandy. I don't know. That's another first gonna be another first year starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them.
Yeah, 2.
Byron Brown has never started at Auburn.
Oh, not in the SEC. Nope, not in the SEC. You right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, oh man, this season here. If you can navigate, like you said, Bishop, if you make it through the SEC and win that conference, you done something.
You done something.
Ain't
no softness over in this piece.
Nah, you done something. Because the SEC gonna be, and then with that 1 bye week too, that's gonna be the biggest challenge. That I ain't even worried about the 9-game SEC schedule because if you get in the SEC championship, you're gonna play 9 SEC teams anyway. Last year, like we played 9 SEC teams anyway because we got in the SEC championship. Well, we played the same team twice, but still, we played 9 SEC games. So it ain't even about that. It ain't who you play. It's gonna be mostly when you play and where you play. That's gonna be a lot with the wins and losses this season. Not who are you playing, but when you play them and where you play them.
And here you go.
What condition is your team?
Right.
Say that again, Bishop.
What condition is your team? Do you have a lot of people that's out with injuries?
Right.
Hey, boy.
Man, because just think about how we started the season last. I know at least 3. I know we had at least 3 starters out. So just imagine having to play 8 straight, not even getting a bye week. You know what I'm saying? And if someone else was to go down, with Jam Miller was out the first game, just say the 3rd game. Now Daniel Hill went out. Oh man, we down 2 and still got 6 more games to go before we get a bye to be able to try to get anybody back. So, man, we're gonna have to develop long, short, deep, and wide. I'm telling you.
There you go.
So I'm going back over this right quick. This is September 26th.
Okay.
Tennessee, Texas.
Where?
Okay, I think they're playing in Texas.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Georgia.
Yeah, we'll go to Georgia.
No, they're in Georgia. I know that's in Georgia.
Yeah.
Texas A&M, LSU.
Oof.
They're playing in LSU. Ole Miss, Florida.
Oh.
Good. Mooga.
Hold up. Missouri, Mississippi State.
Oof.
Right.
And as I said, Vandy, Auburn, and South Carolina, Bama.
Mm.
September 26th gonna say a lot because I've
South
got to go
Carolina
back.
goes to Bama, or
South
they go
Carolina
to
goes to Bama.
Yeah.
okay.
And see, and here's what I'm saying again, because the week before for LSU, September 19th, they go to Ole Miss.
Woo.
And the very next week, they come back home and play Texas A&M.
Oh, yeah. That's
Now I
nasty.
know, I know that some people might not want to hear this and all that kind of stuff, but these games loom large. This is why I've said, Lady Latoya, Bishop heard me say it, and I know if people don't want to agree, I got you. I understand. But this is why for Alabama, week 2 is important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Week 2.
Like the first 4 for real. Seriously.
Let me
Lady
go.
Latoya, I was saying we got to go 4-0.
Yo, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. Even if you lose one, that's still gonna be rough because if that first 4, even if you lose one, you still got 4 more before you even get a bye, and then just say you lose another one before your bye, or even coming back off the bye. You know, especially if it's a conference game, you got man, you can be down 2 conference games before November.
And so after East Carolina, we already know we have Kentucky. I told y'all, I'm going to say it again. That game bothers me.
First road game and first SEC game.
Yes.
And whoever's the known starters on the offense and quarterback, that will be their first road game as a collective.
As a collective. That's why I said that game for me is the most important game.
Let's go, and it's going to be a first real test for our QB too.
Yes, on the road.
On the road. But it's like is it an early game, P.M.? Man, do they have the time?
It's at 3.
It's at 3, okay.
It's at 3. It's an afternoon game.
Okay, I can deal with that.
But however, I don't give a hoot if it's 10 at night. You're still on the road.
So still on the road. And then just about everything about that team too is new too. We ain't gonna be seeing that quarterback. The coach knew it was so man. So we gotta go get film on him from his last stop.
And guess what? Wait a minute. Hold up for a minute. Hold up. Bishop, you and I were talking about this, wasn't we? Well, the guy LSU, that was playing at LSU, he was starting receiver, I think. Anderson, I think that I can't remember his name.
Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson. He's in Kentucky now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, and guess who else is at Kentucky?
Oh.
C.J. Baxter.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep. From Texas.
Running back from Texas.
Right.
And it's somebody else, it's a couple of other guys.
There's a couple other wide receivers as well.
So this is why I said I'm not fretful. I'm not fretful, but I am concerned about our second ball game. I'm very concerned about it.
I'm more concerned about the preparation than I am about the actual game. So I'm more concerned about the preparation because
say it again, sis, for the people in the back.
I'm more worried about the preparation because you see how we dropped the ball going to Florida State, and we didn't know whether we knew they won the same 2-10 team from the last season, but The whole O line was new. Everything. They had a new offensive coordinator. We knew what Gus Malzahn was about, but hey, we didn't look prepared. And
Yeah, we did not respond.
we did not.
I think, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I really think
I
that
hope it was a learning lesson.
I think that we were prepared. I think we were prepared. We just didn't stick with the game plan.
Right. Once they scored. Yeah, the offensive coordinator panicked when they scored, and you just threw your whole game plan out the window. Because the first drive looked great.
If we had stuck with the plan, that wouldn't have been no ball game. That first series,
they didn't have an answer for it.
Invincible.
Right. They didn't have an answer.
Florida State had no answer for Bama's running game. And my thing is that if you're going to do that, oh boy, I said I didn't want to relish on the past, but if you're going to do that, if you're going to give that O-line confidence, keep running the football. Am I right, Bishop?
You're right.
Hey, hold on. You said you marched straight down the field by running the ball. How is it that the OC didn't get? Oh my, that's a missed opportunity, man.
Because when they scored on a fluke play where he threw the ball over a freshman head, hey, it happens. He a freshman, first game, big game, on the road, whatever, it happens. So the score is just tied. It's just 7-7. It's okay.
That's it.
We're still in the first quarter. So why are we panicking?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you what. Can't do that disco rip, man. This is like what they said. Okay, let me finish. Yeah, we finished the article. So I'm telling you, this playoff this year, it is wide open. I'm still sticking with my Tide, but all I'm saying is it will not be easy.
It won't.
And all I'm saying is
it will not be easy. Go ahead.
We're gonna go 1-0 each and every week. I ain't looking past nobody. I don't care who you are.
Show up with your hard hat and your boots on and let's go to work. I'm talking we're gonna grind it out every week. I want me a blue collar team. Damn your 5 stars and your fancy all that. Give me a blue collar team, get up and go to work. Like Cool Mo D said, I go to work. Let's do it.
I get the job done.
Let's do it.
Hey,
fire.
Hey, Bishop. I want me one of them team. They got a blue collar, and you got your boots on. You got your work pants and your work shirt on. You got your with them steel toe boots and have a mallet in your hand.
No, let's go to work.
Go to work
and have your hard hat on.
Yes, sir. Ready.
And have your gloves on. Have your goggles on. Because we getting ready to do this doggone thing.
And that's the mentality of being able to play in a phone booth. You got to get so comfortable that is your attire no matter what game you're in.
No matter what game. I'm showing up ready to work. Let's go.
And so when we get to September 26th, and I'm just and I want to I want to thank Balls for putting that up there.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I did not pay attention to that all your big boys are playing that weekend. And for most, it's their first SEC game. For some, it's their second. I'm paying attention to the ones who is their second SEC game. And
nobody has a bye before that, does the Piano Man? Everybody bye comes after that, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure that I'm right. I want to make sure that I'm right.
Yeah, because after we play Georgia, we got to bye before we play Texas.
Right. Because I was looking at Georgia. Georgia does not have a bye when they play Oklahoma. Matter of fact, Georgia's Tennessee State, Western Kentucky, Arkansas, and then fourth ball game. They play Oklahoma on September 26th. Last year, they were playing Alabama.
But yet
nobody has a bye week.
Other conference call us soft.
I don't see how.
You got other Bama fans calling us soft.
Mhm.
That's true.
Well, I beg to differ. Hey, how they say it, Lady Latoya, I'll be your huckleberry.
I'll be your huckleberry.
Nah, bruh.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. And then on September 26th, like I said, LSU is playing Texas A&M, but the week before they're playing Ole Miss. See, that's why I said somebody might be playing for a first win or a second loss.
Right.
Mm.
Well, they're gonna do
Y'all can call me technical or you can call me petty. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But the facts don't lie.
That's how but you're telling the truth though. As long as you ain't lying, keep on talking.
Hey, let me talk to the student athlete. Hey, put in your work this summer. You're gonna need it. Y'all need to push each other like never before.
Be interesting. Tough as nail. What's up, Tough as nail? Roll Tide, bro. Be interesting to see Muschamp's defense in Texas. Has he lost that emotion and intensity? I don't care about what Muschamp got at Texas, but I will tell you this. I know this much, Tough as nails. And I said this to someone. Texas' main problem for them is going to be that O-line.
That O-line, that's it.
O-line and DBs. I'm saying it's going to be interesting this year, folks. But all I'm saying is this right here. Let's still support our team. Let's support our team. It's okay to criticize. It's okay to criticize, but don't let your criticism turn into bashing. What I mean by bashing, they soft. I guarantee you will not run up in. I bet you won't run up in Ryan Williams' face and call him soft. I guarantee you won't do it.
You can't be soft with the schedule like that. You just can't.
There's no way.
Man, them dudes gonna be all of them. That SEC is going to take a beating. And I'm going to tell you this, Bishop and Lady Latoya, and we were talking about this, and Bishop, is a wonder. We sort of said something about it. Mm-hmm. But you see, the way that thing was set up last year, it was set up again for the SEC to beat up on each other. Notice, Bama played Georgia twice and Oklahoma twice.
Yep.
Right.
Within played
and Georgia and Ole Miss played twice.
And they played twice. Just saying. What I'm saying is, we're gonna take it 1 week at a time, one game at a time. That's all we can do.
Yep. I'm putting my hard hat on. No, sir.
Every week you got to have your hard hat on. Every week. So with that, go ahead, Bishop.
Hey, Lady Latoya and P, you know what I put on X? Remember Creed 2 when he's doing a shadow boxing in front of that barrel with the fire? That's the fire test. Whenever you see that on X, that's what I'm referring to, the fire test. Everybody's going to be in there. Ain't nobody got no win of nobody, and they're going to have to prove it on the field. I love it. Must see TV.
Let me say something to these Bama fans. Now, y'all remember when we first finna get Caden the boy, a lot of people saying, well, I don't know nothing about him. I ain't never heard of him, but only thing I know is he done won everywhere he went. He a winner. He done won everywhere he went. So I'm excited. Get back excited because he done won at Bama too. He done made it to the SEC championship. He done won a playoff game. He done tasted it. Now he tasting blood. He like a shark in the water. So get back excited. I'm telling you, get back excited about Caleb the boy. Get back excited about your head coach and your team. Get back excited like you was 2 years ago when he came. No, it didn't look like what you expected it to look like. It didn't. And we gave him grace the first year. We said, well, his OC left him. He ain't got his guy. Okay, so now he got his guy, and it still didn't look right. Oh, my God. But he won you 11 games without a running game. He won you 11 games with a mediocre OC. You feel me? He got you to an SEC championship and won you a playoff game. So back to what we said in the beginning. I don't know nothing about him, but he won everywhere he went. He gonna win here too. He's already proven it. Just give him a chance. Calm down. We got this. Get back excited about your team. Every time somebody bring up your team, why you the first one to say something negative? Don't be that fan. You pump your team in front of you pump your chest in front of these Auburn fans. You pump your chest in front of these Tennessee fans, these Miami fans. Feel how you want to feel in the Discord, but out here in front of these other fans, you pump your team and you pump your chest. Get back excited about your team. We got this. Relax. We got this.
And I'm a piggyback off of Lady Latoya. The Bama softball team taught me something. That's how you enjoy playing the game.
Yeah.
We got to fall back in love.
Right. I'll never say make it fun again. Love it again. Quit griping. Love it again.
Because understand, don't nobody else conference want to come into the SEC and go through what we go through. So it is special to be a part of this conference. And if you make it through this gauntlet, you done did something. So from now on, anybody that makes it through, it should be their main goal is we're going to finish our unfinished business. No more stopping, no more making excuses. Make sure we're ready for our moment.
And I'm going to say this and two things. Because I've got one of my comments here. It's going to be the last one, and because I'm about to hone in on something here. The NCAA knew that what they were doing. He said, "I told you the SEC is under attack." Guess what we do? We attack back.
Yep.
We attack back.
Thank you.
Attack back. That's all you do. We're gonna play who we play, and that's how it goes. And everything. But my friend Bama Nick, man, you are a member of the Four Horsemen. Take no prisoner to get on that. Probably thinks we are a joke. Little does he know. Now, what the deal is this right here. I called into the Ryan Fowler show last week. Now it's a bunch of and because here's another thing I don't have over here. I ain't got no lapdog folks over here. You say what you say. Feel how you feel and own up to it. And don't be trying to listen. Agreeing with me all the time ain't what it do. Learn to have some pushback. Now over there on Ryan Fowler, that's my dog. I love it. But it's a bunch of lapdog callers over there. Well, you got Nick Ellenberg, but we call him Bama Nick. You got a guy named AC from Bangladesh. You got a guy Joseph, and there's me. Well, I made a phone call last week, and I said, look here, Ryan. I said, Bama Nick, AC from Bangladesh, and Joseph. I said, I like them dudes there. I said, let me tell you why I like them. I said, they say what they want to say, and they stand on it. And they don't care what the rest of y'all think. They love the team, whatever, however. I said, they stand on that. And I said, that's the way your callers got to be. Stand on what you believe. Stand on it. Believe on that. Now, so I called Bama Nick up and I said, Bama Nick, I said, this is the way it goes, bro. I said, you, Joseph, AC, and myself, we are the Four Horsemen of the Ryan Fowler Show. And we're going to start giving these darn folks the blues and the business. And I said, he told me yesterday, he said, Piano Man, I'm Ric Flair. He said, let me tell you something. He said, I'm having trouble keeping these gators down. See, got to be able to talk junk and back that mess up. That's what we're saying. And that's what Lady Latoya's saying. Quit being so sad. Quit being so down. 20-8 in 2 years ain't bad. No, we hadn't won, but hadn't won the Natty. And no, we didn't win the SEC. But guess what? We played for the championship in the SEC, and we went to the playoffs. We won a game. We lost one. But guess what? This is a brand new year. We coming back with a brand new scheme. We coming with the come on. Either you're in or you out. It's one of the two. Lady Latoya said, I'm going to put it to you like this. and I don't mean no disrespect. In my world, MAGA means make Alabama football great again. Make going for Alabama great again. Make it playing for the SEC great again. Quit letting these left dog Miami fans come up in here and push you around. Don't do that.
And if you can, and when you can, go to a game live. Go to a game. Go watch it live. It's something different when you see it live. Go and see. So therefore, in between innings, when on TV in a commercial break, you can see Coach the boy Kane Womack, how they interacting with the players, and just you can see really all the side the emotion on the sideline or lack of emotion. You see what I'm saying? Go to a live game and you'll be intrigued, and you'll see just what we see, what we come and point out on the show, not complain about, but just point out on, hey, I saw this, I saw that. You see what I'm saying? That's all. Enjoy being a Bama fan. When Nick Saban was there, you walked around with your chest out all day. Don't let no Miami fan them come in and let the air out your chest about your team. Come on, man. Alabama, our team.
All day, every day. And I don't mind saying it, Bishop and Lady Latoya, and to the chat, Bama Nick, all y'all. I'm roll tide till my casket drop.
That's the bottom line.
That's the way it go for me. I'm roll tide. Listen, it's almost like a marriage. In sickness, in health, in good times, in bad times, for richer, for poor, and all that good stuff they say, until death do us part. That's how I see it. So yeah, I worry about games, but you never heard me say we gonna lose it. Have you? Nope. And you won't hear me say it. And ain't no lapdog fan of another fan base gonna come up on my show and tell me a doggone thing. The one thing you're gonna tell me is roll tide. That's what you're gonna tell me. Roll tide. I'm gonna be like that. You're gonna bow down. That's what you're gonna do. Bow down. And I mean that, because I'm part of the Four Horsemen. I'm Arn Anderson of the group. I'm the enforcer. That's right. That's right. Bishop, I'm the enforcer.
Optimus Prime.
That's right. I'm Optimus. Look him. I'm the Optimus enforcer. That's me. I'm the Optimus enforcer. That's right. So when you when you come over here, you better have some act right about you. When you come over here, I want to see that chat lit up with roll tide. And when some foolishness go on in that chat, let them have it. Doggone it. Let them have it. Don't be scared. Me and Bishop ain't scared.
Nope.
Bishop called me today and said, Pete, I ain't gonna take too much.
Look, hold up. Listen. Look, I'll hold up. They
Governor showing up, let them have it.
Hey, put it like this.
I tell you.
You do not make the playoffs by being scared.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Won't do it. Ain't happening.
I'm gonna put it to
and
you
if you come into my house,
oh wow,
I'll be your huckleberry.
I'm gonna put it to you this way, and I'm gonna end it on this. I'm gonna be whatever you don't want me to be, and that's gonna be crucial. I'm the Optimist enforcer. That's me.
Go ahead.
I'm the Optimist enforcer. That's me. And I'm going to be enforcing the doggone thing. And that means everybody that's running with me, you running with me, rep your team. Rep your team. Stand on business. But look at him. But anybody coming over to here and you disrespecting, you're going to get disrespected.
For sure.
I'm going to tell you. Hey, Bishop, I'm good. I'm good about giving urology exams.
Hey, 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 hey. You still got them Debbie cakes?
I'm going to get some more in a few minutes.
Oh,
Matter of
man,
fact,
oh
Lady
man.
Latoya, I'm thinking about getting me the big box of the oatmeals. Want me to tell you why? That'll help you with your fiber.
I'll tell you what, this is a special ride this year because one way or the other, we're going to find out what all of us have. And all I know is I'd rather be in the fire than be lukewarm. And that's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line. So we got this thing, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I hear you, Stephen. I agree, Latoya. Du Bois taste of greatness. Be about it before, Du Bois, I trust you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
I hear you.
Who let the dogs out? Hey, I'm letting the dogs out, and you better not. And, hey, look at the dogs, and don't come back empty mouth. Come back with your mouth full. I'm telling you now. Just saying, time out for all this other stuff. I don't let nobody come to your crib and push you around.
Yeah, and I'm gonna turn the page. Last year is last year. We on to a new year. I make reference to it, but I'm steady building for the 26th of September.
Yeah.
As we all see, is very important. One game at a time.
Well, for me, you got it. But for me, Bishop, I'm ready for September 5th. I want September 5th to come on.
Absolutely.
Let's do the doggone thing. I don't give a hoot about East Carolina. Got all them old men out there. Shoot, they can get it too. That's my attitude right there. You get it, you get up in, get up in this furnace, you're gonna get burnt.
Now that's
I'm sorry, y'all. No, I ain't sorry.
No, we ain't sorry. Nope, not no more.
No, we ain't
told you about that. Nope.
Piano Man, have you confirmed who all coming to the first game?
Not yet. We got to the end of the month.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got to the end of the month. I'm glad you brought that up. For those of you that's interested, you need to let me know so we can have we're going to meet we're gonna meet over there on the Discord and everything, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay. And so we just want to make sure and have that going. Get your bank up. That's what Snoop Dogg would say. Get your bank up, Thank you. Hey, Jeff. Don't do it. Don't sugarcoat nothing.
Nope. Ain't no time out for sugarcoating.
Time out for that, man.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. If Auburn playing Iran, I'm pulling for the Ayatollah in a heartbeat. Khomeini, Romani, somebody's Maney, it don't make no difference to me. I want Iran to beat Auburn. I can't stand them. See, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I don't pull for. I do not root for my enemy. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Alabama got to have the Eye Tiger. And during our championships run, we had a bunch of mean dogs on our team. We showed it. Hey, look here, y'all. I want y'all to go back and pull up. And I think, if I can find it again, if you come to the Discord, it'll be over there. I can find it. Y'all remember that night? This one was a while ago when USC thought that they was the hound dogs out there and they was wanting to having folks pull them back and this and that and the third, and they out there just trying to taunt Alabama and everything. Y'all remember what happened that night?
Y'all dealt with them.
USC got dealt with and they ain't
beat
been right no more.
I mean, beat them bad.
That's the way I want to see Alabama come out in game one.
That's
And if you're gonna come over to this chat, documentation beat conversation. If you don't want to hear it, go elsewhere. This is our family.
I'm telling you, if you can't prove it and you just fit your opinions, we don't care nothing about your opinion. Come in with the facts.
I
And
almost
then
said something.
don't come in here telling us what another team did. Tell us what your team did
What
to
your
Alabama.
team do? Forget that
What did
other
your
team.
team do to Alabama? Not the next. No. I don't want to hear what Indiana did unless you're an Indiana fan. All right. Oh, okay. If you ain't an Indiana fan, I don't want to hear what Indiana did. If you ain't a Georgia fan, I don't want to hear what Georgia did. But Georgia fans ain't gonna say that because we won one, they won one.
That's
So
right.
hey, so bring
Yep.
facts and don't talk about what nobody team did to Alabama but your team.
Double A said piano man. I thought I'll never see the day when a Bama fan allow another fan or fan base bully them. Not over here, not me. Ain't gonna bully
No.
me, man. I'll tear your end up. Come here talking all that smack, man. I make you wish you I make you feel like you 2 cents, and I'm about to take that other penny away from you.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, man. It says, what you say, Ja'Cory? The newlywed. I love when I hate to talk about Alabama, especially if that's all they can talk about. That
Facts.
keeps me going in the morning to know that Alabama is still the standard, regardless of what they say. I agree.
100%.
100. I'll take that.
Because the thing about it is they hoping we done fell off. They praying we done fell off. They so scared we gonna get back to dominant, but you just wait till September 5th. You'll see.
Hey, look here. Wait a minute, Lady Latoya Bishop. Look here, Chad. This is how we gonna start ending the show. You see what Bama Nick said? Bama Nick said, woo. That's the way we're gonna start doing these non-Bama fans. When they
Yeah.
get to talking smack and all that kind of stuff, then we gonna say what we gotta say, and we just gonna go, woo! That's it.
All right.
That's it. Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo! All right. Thank you, guys.
That's it.
The smoke might come out when I say mine, but hey.
Horsemen don't play. We don't play. We ain't playing with you. So when they come up and it's just so ironic, Bishop, tomorrow, Bishop, is free for all Friday.
Ooh, wait. Come on back.
Look here. I'm not gonna make no script. I could have one. We said we were gonna pick up for this for governor tomorrow, talking about these playoffs and these potential playoff and all that kind of stuff. But I just tell everybody to come on back, including the non-Bama fans.
Mm-hmm. All right. You reading my mind.
Hey, P on the man. Does your Bible say who Pete Golden got as an offensive coordinator now since Charlie White gone down to the LSU?
Yeah, hold up. Let's see what the Bible got to say. The Bible said, here we go. Let me see if I'm on else. Let me see. Here we go. Offensive coordinator, John. Wait a minute. John, it's in both little print. John David Baker and Cody Woodle.
I don't know them.
Me
Never heard of them.
No. Okay.
But you know what, though? That might be a good thing. Let me tell you why. Because that means somebody going to have trouble preparing for them.
Right.
All right.
You might not know nothing about them. But let me look and see for something else, though. Because we're going to get down with it later on as the summer goes by. But Ole Miss has 5 starters returning on offense and 5 returning on defense. Mm-hmm. They got Caleb Odom They have Caleb Odom listed as one of the starters.
Okay. Got himself a starting role now.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying. So all I'm saying, y'all, tomorrow Free for All Friday, you better let your hair hang down. We got your back. To the mods, y'all know what to do, because I don't believe in just per se just kicking folks out and all that kind of stuff. But when they start getting disrespectful, then the mods know what to do. They ain't got to, and I've already told them, Bishop and Lady Latoya, don't explain to me nothing. You did what you did. I'll back you. That's that.
You go.
That's that simple.
We might have a visitor.
Good. Woo! That's what they're gonna get.
Welcome them all.
I'm gonna put. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to do. I got to do this, Bama Nick. I got to do this. Hold up. I got to do this. Yeah. Y'all just remember. I got to read it because I don't know it all the way by heart. But you see, you know what? I'm Ric Flair. No. Because Bama Nick is Ric Flair. Check this out. We Alabama. We the styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing champions. And our signature is woo! And we having a hard time keeping these gators down. Because we wear the best. We look the best. Oh, and by the way, you can never be first, but you can be next. Woo! That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
Wow.
That's all I got to
I
say.
like this. I like this, P.
You can't be first, but you can be next. And in the words of Stephen Hicks, we wish you nothing but the absolute worst. That's it. If you ain't no Bama fan, I'm talking about be your fan. But what we're saying is when you come up in there and call yourself trying to disrespect, we gonna get you.
And it's Free for All Friday.
You know what?
Ooh.
You in a land now, and now, because see, y'all push P to this point. Every day gonna be Free for All Friday.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
Optimus Prime has spoken.
Every day gonna be Free for All Friday. And you gonna get it where you spit it. Okay? So wherever you spit it, you're gonna get it. And don't be scared when we have you wiping up your own spit.
Mm-hmm.
Now I done spoke. Now disrespect it one more again, and you're gonna find out what the business is.
You know.
Act like you know. Yeah. Ain't gonna bully me. Shoot, I'm the bully.
Lord.
Woo! That's it. I might come up in here in my sunglasses in the morning, Bishop.
Well,
I might wear my suit in the morning.
ooh.
That's gonna be in honor of Bama Nick. Like
I
I said,
love TKO.
I am Bama.
Think I better let her go.
I'm the Optimus Enforcer. One more time. I'm the Optimus Enforcer. Because we Alabama. And we the styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun. And we all having trouble keeping our gators down.
Nope.
And babies from the other fan base. You can't be first, but you can be next. So in order to beat us, you got to beat us. And that don't come often. And the church said, roll tide.
Roll Tide.
Go ahead, Lady Latoya, bring us out.
All right. Like I said, I just want the fan base to get excited about Alabama football again. It ain't always got to be a struggle. We ain't got this a whole new season. The past 2 seasons, they gone. They gone. Get excited about your team again, because we're gonna have. I truly believe we're gonna have something to be excited about this year. Get excited. 2025 season over. This 2026. We coming in hot. We coming in hot. Like I said, the boy done won everywhere he went. He can prove he can win here too. He ain't won the big one yet, but we getting them. We getting them. He getting it together. Everything we complain about, he went out and did something about it. So hey, just be patient. Relax. I love each and every one of you for free, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sorry, not sorry.
Bishop, make it happen.
Yeah. We don't pass where we talking about last year. We on to this year. And all I got to tell you, in order to make it, trust the process and love the process, because understand the road to the championship starts now. And young men, this is your time. It's time for you to be forged by fire. Do what it takes to get it done. We're behind you, and we're holding up your hands. Let's go do this.
Let's get it. I hear you, John. Oh, you didn't know? You better act.
Somebody.
I hear you. I hear you, Jones. I hear you. Yeah. Let me see. Get a couple of more in here. Yeah. Hall of Fame game is August 6th. Football is almost here. Yes, it is. But you know what, Vols? Over here in our land, football is 24/7. Just like that Discord. It's never closed. I hear you though. We got you. August 6th is almost here. Gotta make it happen. Gotta make it happen. If you can smell what the Rock is cooking, then let's go. I smell what the wait a minute. Okay, I smell what the Rock is cooking. I sure do. Yes, I do.
If you smell what the Rock.
We smell it. We know what, hey, we can smell what the boy cooking. That's what we can smell, Lady Latoya. We can smell what the boy cooking.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Bishop, you can smell what BV cooking over there in
Oh,
Oklahoma.
for sure.
That's how you got to talk about your team. We ain't worried about nobody else. We can smell what our coaches is cooking. Come on with it. Come on. You come on. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, folks, hey, that's the show for today. I just wanted to have to establish a few ground rules. So from here on out, over there in the chat, every day is free for all Friday. Yeah, we're gonna have make it make sense and all that kind of stuff. But it also mean that so since some folks want to get on down, we gonna get down with you. We don't want you to dance by yourself. Friends don't let friends dance alone.
You better say it.
Friends don't let friends dance alone. So when somebody wants to get down, hey, just tell them to crank up the music and let's go for it.
Off the wall, off the wall.
Mm-hmm. Just saying now. We can do the KC in the sunshine all night long. Get down tonight. Yeah, we're gonna get down. So it's all over with. No more this trash talking. And you think you're gonna run up in here and trash talk and ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I just gave you your player's card. You better play on.
Play on, play off.
So if you're gonna be a member over here, you got to play by the rules. Okay, so we don't get in and bash nobody. I could care less, and that's why I told you no more political talk about all this. Let that mess go. Because guess what? They're gonna do what they want to do. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Let them do that mess. They can have it. But all I know is Coach Saban spoke up. He spoke his mind. That's what he's supposed to do. He said what he said. I'm in agreement, and that's all I got to say. So with that, again, I want to thank Keith Holcomb for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, and thank you to everybody that has given in the super chat. We appreciate you, and we got some more stuff coming up, and I think you're going to enjoy it. and everything. Let me see what else happening here in the chat. Just remember, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding. Stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord. And trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him. He'll direct your path. Remember, you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength. Yes, you can. I want to just remember, it's big. This kitchen big enough for everybody to cook in. Do your good cooking. Hey, speaking of doing good cooking, hey, support other content creators. There's enough Bama content creators out here. It's folks from other chat rooms and other content creators from other fan bases and everything. Support. Podcasters are making a big difference. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna see some sweeter things coming from some of these podcasters. Trust Piano Man on that. You're gonna see some sweet things come through, and you're gonna be glad that you were a part. But remember, just remember that everybody can get something to eat in this kitchen. All right, and so continue to be a fan. Just be realistic. All right, and remember, Piano Man don't know everything. I just know what I know. So the Discord is open. Go shoot your best shot over there and everything. And like I said, hey, chat it up in that Discord some. Keep it moving in that Discord. I mean, keep it going. You'll find out that it's over there, that's where you can do some stuff. And you'll see where everybody stands. But I'll say it again. The things that we don't say on here, feel free to say them in the Discord. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. Ain't nobody gonna hop you. Now, if they don't disagree, if they disagree with you, now be ready for some pushback and be ready for some rebuttal. But just come with it. And always know you're always welcome here. I want to thank Bishop for coming. I want to thank Lady LaToya for coming, making it happen like we always do. I want to thank all of the 401k crew, all of the Gumbo Chefs for making it do what it do. And all of the crews over here in the chat. It's too numerous to name, but my dog. I want to thank Bama Nick for coming through and the Four Horsemen. I want to thank and also my dog Stephen Hicks and the No Mercy crew, along with the voices of No Mercy. As we wish Stephen the absolute best, he's wishing all other folks, with the exception of Bama fans, the absolute worst. And remember, I'm not just Piano Man. I'm the Optimus Enforcer. And the Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see you in the morning, right here, for free for all Friday. All right, if you're going to Discord, make it happen. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you, Lady LaToya.
Appreciate.
Everybody. And we are out. Roll.
I want to rock right now.
Oh.
I'm not interested me, no. I don't know the rock microphone.
See. Leave Rob Bass where he is, please.
Hey, much respect. Hey, big salute. Hey, thank you for all you done, man.
Big salute to Rob Bass, Ron LaPred, Peebo Bryson, Foster Silver, all those that have gone on to be with the Lord. We thank you for the things that you brought to us here while you were here with us. And we one of these days, one way or another, we're gonna see you again, bro. Yeah, all right. Absolutely. We'll see y'all in the morning, Lady LaToya. We love you, baby. And
love y'all.
Love y'all. And roll tide. And we'll see you later on. Hey,
it was all a dream.
The Discord is open. Everybody skedaddle over there. See you in a minute. Roll tide.
See you in a minute.